Hi, what's up, guys? Welcome to creating Learn Flutter App live stream. Welcome. So, hope you guys have a nice Sunday, and thanks for joining me in this live stream. So, I'm just gonna type in hi, guys. Thank you for coming. Right. So, let me put an emoji as well. Let me like dab. Elbow cough, sure. Right. And send. Oh my god, is this YouTube? Come on, send it. All right. Okay. Wow, this is a little bit laggy. All right. Thank you guys for joining me in this live stream. And yes, I'm going to continue building this Learn Flutter app. Okay. So I think in the previous live streams, I was doing some of the screens here. And last week I have done the correct answers. Oh wow, the correct answer screen. So this is basically when you have a correct answer, and then it will look something like this. So oh, okay, cool. So for example, if you were to click on this, right, like alignment thingy, and then come on, click. Okay, so if I were to, for example, answer a correct answer, pick a correct answer, and then if I were to submit, this signifies that I'm correct. So now what I'm going to do is, what if I'm wrong? So the UI that I have, what do you call this? Created is that this will be the wrong answer, right? I mean, at the same time, you got it right. Let's do the next one. You were close getting right. Yeah, sure. Okay, so let's do the buttons next. So we already have the right one. So it was a little bit confusing. I mean, last week where I was trying to figure out the logic behind how to do certain stuff, right? So luckily I created like a function that kind of makes sense. Handle button color when not tapped, then it becomes colors white. So yeah, I'm pretty proud of that, I guess. So we want to know whether if it's a wrong answer, and then we will show the UI as well. So if you guys have any questions about Flutter, I will try to answer it as much as I can. Yes. Let me remove this comment. Also, what is this? Also, like, bought myself a new what is this called? This microphone protector. So I guess it protects the microphone from my saliva, and you guys won't hear my kind of thing or whatever lah. So okay. So yes, this is happening. Let me just restart the whole app again, and let me just refresh my memory on what are the different files that I need to think about, right? Okay, so answer button. So there's handle button color. When not tapped, it becomes blue color. So this is the answer button. Answer button kind of makes sense. Answer button. Okay, so if you were to, like, for example, when not tapped, yeah, correct. When not tapped, it's blue. If it's tapped, then it will be yellow, light purple, and white. When completed, it will become white. So I guess the next thing is that we want it to be wrong as well. So there's two colors that we need to do, which is one is the selected answer, and two is the right answer. So we know the right answer. Okay, so we need the selected answer. Okay, so we need to know how to get if it's not correct. So we have this is correct boolean over here. We have the handle button color. So if it's correct, then we will return when correct. So we probably have to create when wrong. When correct, when wrong. I guess so. We can insert that. So I guess like a little experience on, I mean, this is a very typical experience on like Flutter development, because I mean it depends on what is your role as a Flutter developer, but most of the time, or it depends, but if you're a Flutter developer, you are most likely going to handle UI kind of logic. So like for example, or if a user tap this and then if he gets it correct, it will do something like this. If the user did not tap properly, for example, if I were to tap this and then submit, then it should, you know, do this. And then you have a lot of use cases and UI to like think about. So it's not really very straightforward because it always depends on the design and how the project manager or whoever's going to tell you what things are supposed to look like. So I think that's just like the challenge as well, right? So why not? Okay, so the thing is, for right now, if it's correct, return when correct. So if it's not correct, then we will return when completed here. Okay, so that means this is button color, right? Okay. So when completed, we want to, because the rest of if it's wrong, right, it is correct. So when completed and it's not correct, then I think we want to handle that as well. Okay, so let's duplicate this. So if it's not correct and when completed, then we will return something. Oh no, this is color shit. Yikes. If question is not null and question is completed, okay, then if it's not correct, then we will return something else. Right, so if it's not correct, then we will return what color do we want to return? So we will return let me just put a random color. So color's red. Simple, right? Because it's wrong. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so let's save this and then let's go back. Hi Frex, I make Flutter videos too. Hi, welcome. And Bob, do more videos on Flutter and that. Yes, I am doing that. It's just not very frequent as I used to. So I do create videos twice a week. I try to push it out twice a week. So yeah, today's schedule wasn't that great. And at the same time, I wanted to also do, what do you call that? Like when you guys see the premiere, I also want to be inside it to, you know, chat with you guys and such. Okay. So this all works like that, right? So I want to see color red. So if I put the wrong answer, let's submit this. Everything becomes red. Okay. So that's not what we want actually. So let's not do that. Let's save this. It becomes like this, right? Submit. It becomes correct. Save this again. This is chosen answer. So the logic works, right? Okay, so if question not null, okay, if it's correct, return when correct. Else when completed. Okay, right. So if not correct, so we need another boolean to say if chosen answer and it's not correct. Okay, chosen answer not correct. Okay, cool. So this is the ID of the answer button. Okay, so let's try another one. So it should be inside this, right? So let's duplicate this. If it's chosen answer, if it's not correct and it's chosen answer, let's do that. Okay, then we will return colors dot red. Okay, so let's save this. Okay, so if I were to, for example, click on this, submit. Excellent. So now the thing is, we that's the good thing. That's the good thing about. Oh, okay. Hi, and for example, I'm working on a quiz app. So what quiz app are you working on? Yeah, I'm creating a Learn Flutter app. So it's a Flutter quiz app as well. So as you can see, a quiz app is not exactly how do I say this? Not easy. Yeah. And the thing is, this is like how I solve this is basically like the first thing I would recommend, right, is to really just create your design first. Because if you don't create your design, right, it will look ugly first of all. Um, and once you create a design, you actually if you are experienced enough, you know the different use cases of what users will do. So for example, like if you were to have a wrong answer, what is the UI supposed to look like, what is the different what do you call this words supposed to look like and such, because then you have a better idea on how to do stuff, right? And then once you have like most of the use cases settled, then the next thing is you need to just code it out. Yeah, so yeah, because most of the time what I see so far is that there's a lot of people who develop apps and it's not as nice as I would like it to. General quiz app for my channel, you can make your own quiz and it stores in SQLite. Right, alright. Yeah, I mean, what works for you? So for me, it's just that since this is a Learn Flutter code channel, I want to build a Learn Flutter app. I mean, and then hopefully I can create a course out of it on how to build a what do you call that, a production app as well, because I have the experience, share it, and yeah, that's about it. Okay, so for this handle button color, basically is red to literally everything. Yes. Okay, so what we need to do is when not correct, when what's the opposite of when correct is incorrect. Actually, just say when wrong, right? So when wrong, then we will put in the when wrong color as well, right? When wrong. Okay, so this okay, so when it's wrong, let's see. So when it's wrong, we want to showcase the chosen answer, and then when it's wrong as well, then and when it's wrong, we want to see the chosen answer. When it's wrong, we want to see the chosen answer. Okay, so when it's correct and chosen answer, then we will return yellow, right? For the body, right? When wrong, I don't know what color when wrong is actually. So because there's two types of color that we need, right? So I'll just put here when wrong, and then we'll type in here when wrong. See if you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, so when it's wrong, so this flat button has its own color. So when it's the chosen answer, and when wrong, then we will put in type of color. So the flat button should be yellow, and it should be the same color as we want to. So it's a yellow color, so let's put this as well. Save this. Okay, all right. So if I were to click on the wrong answer, submit, so there is null because it's obviously wrong, right? Sure, so we can restart this first because it is wrong and chosen answer. So what's the color that we want to give when it's wrong? So when wrong, yellow. Handle button color for the border side, it will still be yellow. Okay lah, so I guess yellow will be the main color for chosen answer, I would say. Okay, so put when wrong as this. Let's see how it looks like. Oh, hey Robert, thank you for joining me in this what do you call this stream? Yeah, so yeah, if you have any questions to ask me while I do this, yeah, if you guys know Robert, he also has a YouTube channel. Subscribe to him. Yes, he's like the what do you call it? The Fireship IO of Flutter. Yeah, so very short, kind of consumable videos that you can listen to. Yeah, for me, I'm quite long-winded. That's what I like to do. I like to talk a lot. Okay, so I put a default color of when wrong, right? So if I were to go click on alignment, to one of the quizzes, and then click alignment 01. If I were to submit, this will be yellow. Yes, correct. Correct. Okay, so we also want to showcase the what is this the obviously the text of the chosen answer, right? So handle button color, it will be under text style over here. So when wrong, when we will put in, instead of completed, we will put in wrong, right? Ring, no, wrong. Okay, so let's save this, and then it will refresh the whole thing. And then if I were to choose a wrong answer, and then there you go. So this is a quiz app. Yes, I'm building a quiz app. It's a, yes, I'm building a quiz app. Yeah, so it's a simple quiz app that I have over here. Yep. So you guys can be tested on your Flutter and Dart knowledge. Yeah, I call it the Learn Flutter app. Simple. Simple, easy, and yes. Okay, so alright, I've never this is still clickable. Shouldn't be clickable after I've done this. Wait on, let me see. This is the answer button. Let me see. Ah, the on press over here. It should be null. So I also want to handle this. So once you finish choosing the answer, and then once you finish selecting the answer, you are not supposed to able to change your answer, because you can see the answer as well. So I'll probably have to put this on press into a null. So what I can do is to use the boolean, what's this, question is completed, to put into a null. So question not null, question ID. Okay, hopefully it's not null. Question not null. La, 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 la. Question is completed. Okay, so I'm gonna use question is completed, and then go to on pressed. Yeah, okay, can. So if his question is completed, then it will be null, and then if not, it will be on press. Okay, let's save this. Hopefully there's no error. I hate fuck. Oh, it shouldn't, boolean expression must not be null. Boolean expression must not be null. Okay, so why not? So if this is null, then it will be default true. No. Oh, no, false. So I can't wait for the non-null to be there, because that's the thing about having to use null as a value, because then you are expecting something else to be a null. So there's a lot of things that you really need to. Double sound. No, it was just me. Oh, okay. Maybe you. Yeah. Thank you for helping me. Sometimes my sound also might be a little bit wonky as well. Yeah. But yeah. So okay. So on press, was just about to say that. Yeah. So live stream, I'm not like a full-time live streamer. Yeah, but after a while I got used to knowing how to do a live stream. And yeah, I guess live stream is something that if you're able to talk, right? If you like to talk, live stream is really good for you, interactive with people. So yeah. But if you want to be like a good live streamer, don't be like me. I only do live streams for 1 hour a week, so it's not a lot. But it's good in a way that you can ask people, like for example, if they have a question, and then yeah, you can just talk to your viewers as well. Okay, so back to this, right? So talking about null, right? So it's completed. Because it's completed, I wanted this initial value to be null, because it's completed can either be true or false. but I should put false, right? Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so anyway, if I were to put choose the choice, if I were to submit this, oh, okay, now it looks a little bit weird. Why is that so? Black, white. I mean, this is something that I want. Okay, so now, I mean, when you solve one problem, another one pops up. Great. Nah, that's fine. Okay, so currently the wrong answer doesn't have or is it I put the wrong color? So the body of this should be not white but yellow. So when wrong, yellow. It shows why is it? Because center button when not tapped colors dot white, right? Yeah, so I don't get this. Let me restart and see if it works. Oh, thanks, Robert. Yeah, 1 hour is more than more than me. I mean, try it out if you want to, and it will be awkward if you were to do it. When I tried live streaming, I think my first few live stream was not about coding, but was like talking to a friend of mine, reviewing code, or even like talking about code. Yeah, so it was something that I guess you need to get used to it. I guess I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm thinking why is it white over here? Is it because I changed this? Cannot be right. Okay, so I'm just Command Z all the way, save. It will be like this, submit. Oh, hey, huh? Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so it's supposed to be like this, correct? So true. Okay, so if it's true, hey, why is it like this now? Hello? Oh, this should be false, not true. Okay, if question is null, save this, right? Okay, submit, it'll become white. Yikes, this is not what I wanted. Why? White, when not tapped. When not tapped is here. Is tapped, false when tapped, when not tapped. Okay, so time to do some debugging. Yeah, I need to do some debugging. So let me do a breakpoint. Let me just save it. Okay, so everything is fine. And then if I were to submit. Okay, so if it's not correct, true, is chance false. Is choose answer false, then return wrong. Oh, it doesn't return wrong. Wait, what? And is chosen answer false. Oh no, this is per button basis. So this first button, so this second button is chosen answer false. Okay, third button should be false also. Fourth button, false. Okay, I don't know how many times I'm gonna do this. Oh no. Okay. Shit. How do I do a breakpoint for a single widget? Shit. Let me do this then. Right. So save this. Went wrong. This I'll just print the ID lah. It's easier to see the choice ID dot ID. Then let's see, they put a breakpoint. No, so let's go to debug console and see what is okay. So the choice ID is 3, which is correct, and then we return a when wrong. Or is it because when it's null, then it will be like this. Okay, that's so weird. Okay, I'm gonna put a anonymous function, an empty anonymous function, right? Save this. Okay, refresh this whole thing. Computer ain't exactly fast, but it's good enough. Submit. What the hell? Oh my god. Okay, so the bug was that if I put null, right, then the body color by default will become white. Why? So I think there will be there's a disabled color. Right. Okay. Okay. Right. That's so confusing. Okay, so let me see what the flat button disabled color is. There should be a disabled color. I mean, it doesn't show, but God damn it. So focus, highlight, splash, hover. Okay, so there's a disabled color. Oh my god. Okay, so then I guess you can put handle button color. Nah. Do you guys want to tap on this when it's disabled? Not really, right? So yeah. Okay, so I still think that users should not be able to touch anything to prevent any like side effects. So I'll put null as well. So what I will do is to have the disabled color not to be white but yellow, but I will put this thing as well. Question is completed here. Right, so if question is completed, so it should be false, and then I'll put in the two colors. Yes. Or should I put the this is a bit too much for this should be colors. Yep. No, this disabled color, the yellow color is only for the color that okay. I'll just put this and see if it works. Handle button color. So this is only when it's disabled. So if it's it should be okay. I believe in me. Okay. So the function handle button color will give off white when it's completed and yellow when it's wrong, which is what I wanted. So let's see if it works. Submit. No, it doesn't work. Why? Is there a problem? I don't really look at my debug console. That's the thing. Okay. Let me go back. Let me restart everything. Okay, so I'll just choose one color. Submit. Okay, it works. Okay, it's just that I need to restart it rather than reload. Okay, it works. So you cannot click on any other color, which is great. And then yes. Okay, let's. Oh no, wait. Let's see. If I were to click on the correct answer, it should be like this as well. Okay, good. Right. So I think that's what. Yes, it works great, man. My God, yeah. So sometimes you will like see this kind of like very weird things, and then if you really don't have experience, right, in Flutter, right, this kind of like thing you probably wouldn't know. It's like like for me, I'm able to understand why. It's because like null is very different to anonymous, because when you put a null in on press, then it will activate the disabled thingy. So I think flat button extends material button. Okay, so material button, if you guys don't know, material button is actually a stateless widget. Interesting. Okay, anyway, so if you were to scroll all the way down, where's their logic? Okay, their logic, disabled. Disable elevation. Oh, is it? Wait, let me. Oh no, nope. I'm not gonna modify it. Wait, I wanted to show something. Yeah, flat button. So I think this is under flat button, not material button. So there is a disable something. Disabled elevation? No, it's a disabled something. Wow, very descriptive. Disable something. Disable color. Right. Okay, cool. So, or did they even show like the logic behind disabled color? Right. I saw the disabled color. Okay, so if on press callbacks are null, okay, cool. So this is the documentation, which is under where? It's under flat button, right? Okay, so read the documentation, guys. So if the on press and long press callbacks are null, then this button will be disabled, will not react to touch, and the color will be specified at a disabled color property instead of the color property. So if you are trying to change the button color and it's not having any effect, check that you're pressing a non-null. So that was like something that I was going through. So yeah, the more you know. So if you were to put a null, then the color property is not the color property, but it's more towards the disabled color property. Yes, but if you were to put a anonymous function, that is okay as well. But yeah, I mean it depends. If it's just an anonymous function, I think Flutter is robust enough to have no side effects. Yeah, but it's just that you have that cool clicking thing, you know, those inkwell, right? Something like this. Okay, so the next one is that, okay, we click this answer and it's become yellow. Now we want to show the correct answer in this format. So the correct answer will look something like this. Does it make sense in terms of the UX experience? So for example, right, if I were to click alignment 1.1 and then if it's wrong, it will be shown like this. It's supposed to be like I guess it's supposed to be like 46%. So let me put this 46 as well. So yeah, so like, okay, this is wrong answer, you got this. So I guess like honestly this I'm not a good designer, but it's just that I copied designs or I just get inspiration, and this inspiration that I got is from Brilliant. So Brilliant has their own. I will share with you if you were with me for since the start of this live stream series, right? I liked how Brilliant does their quiz app, so that's why I had inspiration. So I think Brilliant sponsor me. I mean, don't sue me lah, but sponsor me. Okay, so Brilliant app, they have their own like mobile view thing. Okay, let me log in. Log in with Google. Don't see. I have so many. Okay, so yeah, so it's something as let me go to their mobile site. So for Brilliant, this is like what you will see inside their app. It will look something like this, right? So for example, oh, now they have colors. Wow, that's nice. So if you were to click on this, and then you have, oh, that's really nice. I like this. Oh wow, okay. So yeah, I mean this is like, yeah. I copy design. Yeah. So the thing is that if you can't design or if you have no time to design, that is okay. You can just get inspiration from other companies that does that for you. So yeah, Brilliant is one of them. So for example, right, let me see if I think I get this wrong. I'll get this wrong. Oh, it's correct. Okay, so you see like, oh, this is my correct answer kind of thing, and then you have all this kind of yeah. Then if I were to click on today, and it will look something like this, and then if let me just put a wrong answer. Okay, so you see there is the correct and wrong answer as well. Okay, man. Yep. Please don't spam because people are. I mean, there's not a lot of chat, but please don't spam Shah Zaman. I've made you time out for 300 seconds, which is 5 minutes. Thanks, Cremmy Thomas, for writing down no spam. Okay, so that's like my inspiration for this design. Yeah, so just a tip, like if you want to build a nice looking app, you can just not say follow, but get inspired. Get inspired by other, people's design. And then like why I chose their design is because it's functional, I would say, and it's something that I implemented as well. So it's similar, I guess, in a sense. Yeah. Okay, so now I want to show the right answer. Okay, but before that, I want to put in my release. Okay, so what's this? What did I do? Okay. So every time I finish a feature that I should like create my own Kanban board for all the features that I need. But the thing is, this is just like a relaxed kind of like, stream. Okay, so I usually git commit using VS Code because yeah, it's already inbuilt, so why not just use it, right? So this answer button basically add I don't want to say feature, but add okay, whatever lah, feature that show chosen answer and what add feature that show chosen answer and not remove, is it? Remove user tab. I'll just put this in a new one. So removes user tab when question is completed. What's it called? It's not user tab lah. Add feature that show chosen answer after completion. Okay, yep, sure. Okay, I mean, in my professional life, I don't really read git commits. Even though there is a bug, right? There is really no point. I mean, there is some things that is important to see. Like for example, right? If you were to release a new version of your app, and then there is a bug, usually we'll see who does what. But in the end, if you want to solve the bug, most of the time you will just look at the code. But sometimes you also see the git commits. Yeah. Okay. But I mean, if you are working with other people, then it's gonna be a huge like what the fuck. Yeah. So I would recommend to do tests. Even though back in my startup we didn't do tests, which is wow, we should have done tests because it will really save a lot of things. Hi Garth Tube 17, thanks for your yes, no problem, man, no problem. All in the day's work. Yes. Okay, so now we want to see the right answers. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put in some logic inside this handle button color. Yes. So what do I want? Okay, so if it's correct, no, not if it's correct, but chosen answer ID is chosen answer. Okay, so another one is if it's chosen answer. So many if, right? But luckily have return. So the thing is, right, the if else, right? So another tip, I would recommend you to put a lot of if statement because it's readable. But at the same time, like if you have a return statement, then it will be okay. But if you don't have any return statement, right, then you probably have to put a if else because the return statement will cancel, like will say to any functions that okay, I'm done. But if you don't have any return statement, or if you are doing some assignment, right, for example a variable something equals something, right, all right, then you should put the else if there's like more if statements, but it depends on your situation as well. Okay, so if correct answer And then if is chosen answer, so if it's correct, return correct. If it's chosen answer, return something else, right? If it's chosen answer, this chosen answer ID, choice ID. If question answer ID, okay, I need to be specific. Most of the time in personal projects, smaller companies, the comments will not be an issue. But working in a super large company, then they are private. Most of the time. Oh yeah. Commits will not, but working in a super large company, then they are priceless. Yeah, definitely. I've never worked in a large company before, but in smaller companies, yeah, it's not an issue. I try to practice writing gate commits. I mean, I agree with Robert. I try to practice writing gate commits in personal projects to practice for when I need to collab. Cremmy, yes, I do agree. That's great. Yeah, guard clauses. Oh my god, why is my email open? Okay. Yeah, guard clauses are great to use in methods. It becomes a lot more easier to follow. Yes. I don't know what the hell is guard clauses. I am a professional. Guard clauses. So what are guard clauses? Yes, this thing. This thing is a good. Yes, but it always depends, right? Your guard clauses. Yeah, it depends. Atugan. Please don't do this. Own up if you do this, man. This is too much of if else statement. God damn. It's too much, bro. It's too much. But I like the artwork though. This is nice. I like it. Okay, so anyway. Yeah, so guard clauses are great. I mean, for me, if it is if your code is robust enough and is readable, why not? Okay, so now we want to show the correct answer if is not correct. So if it's chosen answer and if it's not correct. Oh, this is what I did. So if it's not correct and it's chosen answer. Okay, cool. So if it's not correct and chosen answer, if it's the other way around, so okay, so right, a tip. So if you have if it's correct and if it's chosen answer, okay, let me put colors to red. Let's save this. Okay, get out. I don't need documentation. Let's submit this. Okay, let me restart again. Go all the way up. Submit. Okay. It's not what I want. This I want to have the chosen answer ID. So it's more towards I'm gonna create another variable. Is answer. Is answer. If choice ID question chosen ID is equal to choice ID. Chosen answer is the one that you choose, but you want to showcase the answer ID, which is like that. So it's just I'm confused by my own documentation or my own code. Not. So this is what you choose, and what you choose is correct. Yes, correct. So this is what you chosen. I'm confused. Okay, yes. It's when you add an if condition in the top of the methods when you check for something that shouldn't happen and return early. Thanks, Robert. Yes, that's what I thought also. No, not really. um, Yeah, okay, so what I want is to show if it's not correct, and if it's the answer ID. Choice ID is the one that I choose. Okay. Choice or its answer. Sorry if I'm like zoning out. Ah, okay. So it's a boolean. If it's chosen answer, and if it's the answer. If the choice is answer, it's true. So I have made a lot of choices that I kind of regret. Yes, okay, so this is the one. Its answer is true, right? Okay. So if choice is answer, okay. But it's not wrong. Okay, so this should be this. So if it's not correct and if its choice is answer, then return colors red. Okay, so this should be it. So let me submit. Boolean must not be null. So it must be this choice dot is answer. Cannot be, right? Wait, is the rest. Oh, choice is answer. Oh god, okay. 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 So I'll go to choice. Are you guys pro choice? I have no idea. I'm just kidding. Okay, so answer. Let me put a default value to false. Okay, save this. Then this everything should. It answer is final and oh, it's not here. It's the other side. It's here. Okay, cool. All right, so now this should work. So if I put this correct, it shouldn't be red. Hello? On line 40, you return when completed. Line 40 when completed. Ah, yes. So basically, when completed is, I mean, if I will put the documentation, right? When completed refers to the other choices. So yeah, if that makes sense. Other choices not chosen, right? So this is the, so the when completed. Okay, let's see if this is correct. Let me put this. Everything's correct. Fuck. Ah ha ha ha. Why? Why is it everything correct? What the fuck? Okay. Because I put this as false. Okay. So if I don't put false, I mean it's. Oh no, what did I do? Okay, I restarted the app and then I click on this. Okay, cool. Okay. Okay. I probably have to restart the app because the app is like so wonky now. Okay, so if it's not correct and the choice is the answer, then I will return red. Okay, then I can do a. So let me restart the app first. Okay. All right. So yes. Okay. Yeah. Hopefully that answers your question when completed. Yeah. Their initial color will be white as well. That's why. Okay. Let's see if it works. Um. So if I click on this, everything works. So if I click on the correct answer, Boolean must not be null. This is the one that um what do you call this? This is the one that I was facing the problem. So choice answer, if it's null, right? This is false. Yep. So if I submit, okay, let me restart this help again. So Flutter, what about the job market? So Robert replied, job market is growing for Flutter, but if you just want to get a job, I'll go for native or web for now. I'm UI UX designer now and doing job in good company. Right. So I mean, I do agree with Robert. If you really want a job to be a developer, um, find anything. But if you really want to be a Flutter developer, then and if you have if money is not a huge concern or your financial thing is okay, then yeah, you can just learn Flutter. Yeah. Damn it. Cause choice dot is answer is null for all of the choices except for the answer. So I don't know why it's doing this. So if it's false and false, it should not return anything. Yeah. So I don't know why. It's kind of weird. Let's see for the rest if it's okay. It probably has an error as well. This shows which is correct. Boolean expression must not be null. Boolean expression, which is this that I've added so far. Okay, so let's see how I do it. This is how you do it. Choice dot is answer. Or is it I need to put this here? Okay, let's see. Restart. UI UX. Why are they both together? I mean, from my friend's experience or what I asked, like UI and UX is pretty saturated. But okay, fuck this. Why is it like that? I don't get it. Same. I'm facing null errors now because yeah. So Cremy said I need null safety to come out of beta. Yup, same. Because I'm facing this uh, this null thingy. Tomorrow I'll probably will um, check out the null safety feature in their example project to see how well the sound system works, because if it works nicely, then I think it's good. Maybe I should see the debug console. Okay, never mind. Okay, so I think why is it no? So the only null is from the answer, right? And the thing is, if I put false, oh, its chosen answer is false. Oh, I get it now. Because if I put false, then this is correct will say true if its chosen answer is false. Right. So that's why I put a null. Right. Okay. Okay. So if it's correct and choice answer is equal to true, I'm like so done. Okay, I think this should work. Ah, okay. Okay. So if it's not correct and choice answer is true, then it should work. I believe that this should be the answer. Yes. Null, please come ASAP. Cool. Okay, good. Good. There's no null errors. But yeah, it should be read. Yes. Oh my god. Okay, so I settled that. Yep. Oh my god. Yeah. So actually, I never really thought of the is answer that affected here. So right, the thing is, if I were to put this choice, this answer, right, to be true, to be false, right? So if this choice dot is answer is false, so for example, question answer ID, so chosen answer ID, sorry, chosen answer ID is equal to choice ID. So the chosen answer ID is the ID of the question. I mean the answer ID basically, and then this is the choice ID. So both of them are what do you call this? So if the number is true or false doesn't matter, right? So it will be true or false, right? But this is answer, right? Uh, can be false as well. So if chosen answer is false and its answer is also false, then this is correct, it's true, which is not supposed to be, because the only way for this is correct to be true is that if its chosen answer is true and this answer is true, then it's okay. Because if its chosen answer is false and this is answer is false, then this is considered correct. I unknowingly created a better way for me to check the answers, but also at the same time I was wondering where was the null and why this under this question mark true didn't work. But I think shouldn't put that inside a conditional statement. So yeah, I mean this works now. So yeah, I'm going to create another, what is this, argument for the colors as well. Yes. So the color will be yeah, a dark purple, which is this color. I think this color has been created inside my Zukunf color. Where is my? Oh, don't have left. Dark blue. This FB. Oh, I don't have. So I'm gonna put this here as I call this purple. Purple. Okay. Now I don't care about choice. Oops. Okay, then I can remove this. Then I can call out the color purple, right? So let me put in zukunf.color. Zukunf color.purple. Doesn't go across the line. Okay, cool. Okay, so this will be written all purple, right? So I just want the border to be purple. So the text style will be the same. So when what's this? Oh, I need to create, right? So color when correct, wrong, completed, when wrong and answer. Oh, it doesn't work. God damn it. When wrong, when not chosen answer, when not chosen. Okay, sorry. When not chosen, when not chosen answer, which makes sense, right? So the answer is not chosen. Then return this purple color. Okay. Oops. No, I don't return purple. I want it to be this. So this should be here then. Okay. Cool. Then I put a return statement. Return word. Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. Now I need to just put when not chosen answer. It will be black, and then the when not tab colors dot white, and for disabled color it will be yellow. When not chosen answer. Okay, let me see what it looks like. Sorry. All right. Thanks, Robert, for joining us in the live stream. Subscribe to his channel. How to create Python idle in Flutter. No idea what's Python idle. Best way. Yes, Shah. It is the best way to interact. Navneet, I've no idea how to create a Python idle. What's a Python idle? Yeah, I really don't know. Oop. Oh, okay, let me restart the whole app. Ooh, the purple. Yeah. So, if you guys think creating an app is easy, nah, nope, not easy, not easy. Okay, so let's go here. Let's click. Okay, so if it's not correct, submit. It'll be like this. Cool. Okay, this is kind of correct. So when not chosen answer, we will put colors dot white for the background, and then I think that's about it lah. I don't need anything else. Okay, cool. So let me save this. Let me go back, and then let's restart everything. Okay, now the final moment. So let's see if we were to submit, then this will turn into like this, which is correct, right? And then if you were to submit a wrong answer, yes, okay. I think at the same time I should put this one a little bit black, so it's like clear. Like, I think we're not chosen answer. This should be the answer lah. Okay, so let me go back again. Okay, so all right, so this is the correct answer. Okay, so oh my god, thanks Michael. Yep. I've conquered this UI UX logic flow. So there's a lot of things happening, a lot of logic happening. So yeah, so if it's correct, then return when correct. If it's not correct and its choice answer is equal to true, then return wrong. Okay, that means I can just do this. Oh my god, why am I so smart sometimes? Okay, so I'll just put it like this. It's nicer. Because I can definitely put another if statement nested and then put this like, oh, if choice answer, if answer, then yeah. So I rather not. Yeah. Okay, so let's retry, because just now I put choice dot is answer is equal to true, right? So if I do this, submit. Oh no. So I cannot put null. So I have to put this as true. Yeah. Only way. Okay, so the only time you put this, right? Oops. The only time you put equal to true is that if your boolean here doesn't have a default null value. Yeah. So if it's a null, if it's a nullable value, then you put it is equal to true. Because if you have like, for example, if you were to hover over boolean, right, its answer, then it's like, why does it need to be true? So I probably have to put a documentation as well. So I just gonna, so to document, just say default value is null, right? Okay. So now if I were to hover over it, this makes sense, right? Default value is null. So if people are like, hey, why do you put it in is equal to true? Then you just put this, oh, the default value is actually null, right? So, I mean, you can, at the same time, you can explain us like so as, default value is now as to, default value is null. Otherwise, true. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Yeah. Right, so if you were to hover over its answer, default value is null, otherwise true. Otherwise value is true. Otherwise value is true. So default value is null, otherwise value is true. Okay, cool. Alright. So that's why you put it is equal to true. Okay, great. That was a lot. Okay, so let me just put this. Add purple color, press enter, and then answer button over here. Remove this if it's choice when not chosen. So I guess I add choice dot dot as well. Okay. Add conditional to show UI for wrong answer, to show answer for wrong answer question. Okay, 6 characters, that's fine. And then just add this choice, add documentation for what is this? Is answer default value as null. This is to prevent. This is a robust way to check. This is a robust way to check whether answer and ID is correct. Yeah, I think that's a good way. All right. Okay, so thank you for joining. I probably have to go as well. Thanks Cha for watching, and thank you guys for joining as well. That's about me for right now. So this is just another hour of me creating Learn Flutter App. Hopefully you guys learned something. I did learn something from this. Basically what I learned was that the disabled color, and there is such thing as disabled color, and at the same time, like if you want to have a robust way for you to check whether something is an answer or the proper choice, then the default value should be a null rather than false, because there will be times where these kind of things happens where you still need to have two comparison values, then you might not want the side effect. So that's about it. Thank you guys. Hope you guys have a nice weekend. Enjoy while it lasts. Stay safe and all the best. Bye bye.